What's up, Lions fans? On the latest episode of Lunch and Lions, right? Well, it's Sunday, and we are 1 day away from going to training camp. So tomorrow, I am super excited to get out there and do my own evaluations and see what's really going on at camp. A few things. First of all, yesterday's practice. The internet is in a frenzy, right, over Tesla's catch. He's been doing good in general in training camp, but that catch alone threw the internet into a frenzy. The pass of the day went to my training camp MVP every single year. Y'all already know, Tom Kennedy. Training camp and preseason, all-star, Tom Kennedy every single time. And that's why I'm a little bit reserved when it comes to our own young rook, which, has shown in college that, that's the type of player he is. He fights for footballs, and that's why we drafted him. I'm interested to see him in preseason against, some opposing teams. Practice is practice. These guys are definitely going at it. They're definitely going at it. And that was an amazing catch, and I'm not taking anything away from him. But I just need to see it in a live set out there with the crowd and everything else and an opposing team. He's hella talented, man. He's fast. He has great hands. Those are all the things that I got out of my scouting report before we drafted. When we drafted, I'm sorry. Like I said, it's been a lot of good stories coming out of camp. Hendon Hooker has been on the trajectory up. He heard the message from Dan Campbell. It's his opportunity. It's his time to show, and he's been doing that. He's been definitely throwing some great passes. Some of the passes that we've seen in those highlights, a lot of people don't realize that they came from Hendon Hooker. So that is great to hear. That is great to hear, because I would really like for him to solely take that number 2 position at quarterback and, eventually become the player that we all think he can be. So that's a positive note. As far as tomorrow goes, though, what positions will I be looking for? Obviously, the trenches. There's been a hella battle between Hutch and Nate Sewell. I'll be watching that. But the young guys, Giovanni Manu, our rooks. I'll be watching Tate Ratledge, man. I'll be watching Mahogany. I'll be watching the younger guys, man. The veterans are going to be the vets, and you know what you're going to get out of them. I'm going to be watching the younger guys on that offensive line and also on the defensive line. I'm definitely going to be watching guys like Davenport, Williams, to see what type of production, Hassanin. I'll be watching all of these guys in the trenches, man. That's my focus right now. The receivers and DBs, I'm confident to say they're going to be fine. I'm very confident to say that. The trenches is everything for us because it provides the run game from us. It provides the protection to Jared Goff. It provides putting pressure on the lineup of elite quarterbacks that we have with that tough schedule next season. It helps the secondary. I want to see Jack Campbell out there, commanding the defense. I want to see all of these things before we head into this Hall of Fame game Thursday. And, I'm looking forward to Monday and Tuesday. So if you guys are going to be at camp, I'll be looking forward to seeing you there. As of right now, like I said, it's a couple of guys that I expect to be out. Some of your favorite YouTubers will be in attendance, man, and we'll try to do what we do all the time and bunch up, sit together, and give you guys some great content, man, as one collective group. It's always fun doing that. But what are you guys excited to hear about coming live out of camp tomorrow? I'll be doing a lot of recording. Of course, we can't record what actually happens on the field, but I'll be doing a lot of note-taking, and I'll try to give you as many details as possible like I do every single year. So leave it in the comment section. What is it that you want me to focus on? Is it a certain player? Is it a certain position? Leave it in the comment section, and I promise I'll do my best to get it to you guys. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.